아유 죽어라 이 빌어먹을 자식아. 깔끔한 마무리. 폭탄까지 깔려있네.
Moving on.
Well, that was an anticlimax.
질소가 왜 있어? 아래쪽 아래쪽. 너 밥 먹어. 먹어야 싸울 수 있지. 열어. 우와.
Freedom. Hey assholes, over here. And this is for the food.
세다. 정말 주먹이야. 폭발 주먹인가? 졸라 센데. 넌 끝. 어쭈 왜 살아있어? 힘내 친구. 부탁 끝내자. 여기야. 좋아. 주먹으로 가는 걸로. 주먹주먹. 나는 펀치. 규가리 아가리. 잘가. 나이스. 예. 조금 먼데. 준비. 야 노래가 끝내준다. 와. 폭발시켜버려. 아이씨. 고! 발사! 한 발 더! 좀 뭔데? 고! 자폭해버려. 릴로드 하고 한 방 더 쓸 수 있네요. 아 왜? 들어가. 어쭈. 우와 졸라 멋져. 오이씨. 해자. 넌 끝났어. 죽어. 아가리 펀치. 끝. 내 펀치가 조금 아파. 끝내자. 쥐어 박아라.
Now, who are you? Never heard of you. What's this about? Dirt on Buchanan. I am his dirt. That's why he buried me here. I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the scar collectors, payasos, and godfishes money and supplies to hunt east and keep the small...
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't believe what your patriarch would do. Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the Patriarch hand me my living that I forgot my destiny. An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was going to use the scar collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead them home to take what's mine. But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father. She told him we'd settled for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been king. So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishes. Let Chorito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos, and that rat Steel Trap not for long. Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the scar collectors. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track, and he will die for seducing me. Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. But there's one thing I gotta do before I leave Colorado. But if you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun?
죽여버려?
Make them quick.
Yeah, seriously.
If a man is destined to be free, then he'll be free. If he's a slave now and doesn't think that's his destiny, then he should fight for it. Like when I was born, my mother carved 12 lines into me, symbolizing the 12 trials I would overcome once I take back the scar collectors. I cross out the 11th. Can't be a scar collector without modding yourself. Part of getting jumped in. I chose the arm. Can't wait.
임마를 죽여버려. 필요 없어. 죽일까? 죽이는 게 맞지 않을까?
Does that mean we're parting ways or fighting?
그냥 죽일까? 얘는 위험한데. 역시 학살이 최고겠지. 죽어!
Well, I ain't dying alone.
죽이는 게 맞겠어. 와, 여기에 괜히 왔네. 괜히 풀었네. 와. 힘만 뺐어. 끝! 까불면 죽어 이 자식아. 넌 죽어야 돼. 열로 가라. 괜히 헛짓만 했어. 어휴. 어이, 들어와. 호이구.
Reminds me of the cowshed back home. Actually, no. This is worse.
대충 다 읽었지. 다 죽였어. 아유 괜히 왔네. 들어올 가치가 없었네. 아 쓸데없이 힘만 뺐네.
Look
Ore.
alive. Whoever took out the other shift could still be around.
Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers!
Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money!
Right behind you!
허허허 자식들. 평판은 문제 없겠지. 어이씨 뭔가 좀 무시무시한데.
This is Dead Red calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite.
아이씨.
Oh, well, I've got friends all over, and they've all got good eyes. So now that you've talked to Cordite, you know what the Patriarch is really like, right?
와.
Glad to hear it, and what he told you ain't the half of it. Someday, I'll tell you some real horror stories. Is he with you now?
죽였어.
Let's just say there are places where our hopes for the future overlap. Now, do you have him or not? Sorry, cowboys. Not till I can trust you a little bit more. Now, don't keep me in suspense. Is he with you? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. He could have been useful down the road. I guess we'll have to recalibrate a bit. At least the Patriarch doesn't have him anymore. In the meantime, we're all for you helping the Patriarch collar his kids. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals run. Although, I guess he wants you to bring him back alive. We don't care so much. Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land. And from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red,
죽였어.
over and out.
문제 없겠지. 느낌이 안 좋은데. 들어가지 말걸. 아이씨. 문제 없지. 무섭단 말이야.
What is your business at the Lord listed? The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
왔어요.
Rangers, so good to see you. Thank you again for saving my life.
상태가 안 좋은데. 열어. 대화는 해야지. 와 넓다. 오. 이야 멋있어. 배짜? 싱겁지. 아 있었어. 몰랐네. 언제 어디 있었대.
You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our. Let me express my gratitude for saving both my brother
Nice.
Reston and my son Bellamy. I thought I'd never see them again. May I help you with something? As you can see, the gas isn't the only way Eston was irrevocably harmed. I'm told his physical injuries have almost completely healed. The best people I know are working diligently to help. Sadly, they don't know how or when he'll ever come back to us. Wonderful news. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. At this point, you probably know more than I do. Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that love. That's all I should say. Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can... Bye, Rangers.
예. 또 재밌는 거 없어? 쓰레기. 나와. 나갈래. 와 빨리. 이 문디 짜스들. 신났어. 이벤트가 또 있어. 여기 또 있지. 전자레인지.
You calling my brother nothing? He died protecting you from that crazy robot freak! Why aren't you going after it? You saw it run toward the wall. What are you waiting for?
Boy, I saw it climb over the wall. The damn thing is gone.
아, 또 죽였어. 아. 그냥 죽일걸. 우와, 멋진데.
Hello again. Here to learn more about the Colorado Springs Wall? Immensely. Why, without it, it's just sections of concrete blocks. With the oil, we can power the electric grid, making it a deadly threat to anyone. Believe me, back to the wall.
Hey, did you ask your wife?
이쪽. 와, 깨끗해요. 이벤트가 안 뜨네. 없네. 없어. 빨리 와라. 입마들이었지. 아이씨. 야.
So you gonna give us some boars or what?
사고 쳐 마셔.
Ew. Light? Guess it's got alcohol, so whatever. Thanks.
Oh, yay! Light is my absolute fave.
입마들 사고 칠걸.
Oh my God, thank you.
대화 끝났어. 엔딩은 열래. 이쪽으로 이쪽으로. 말해.
You need Rangers? We sure are, Rangers. We sure are, Rangers. Just what's on your mind? Roger that.
하나 끝. 와, 만땅으로. 러브러브 좋지. 일로 와 일로. 이쪽으로 이쪽으로. 이쪽으로 와라.
Felicitations, Rangers. How can I be of assistance? High praise for Team November. Everyone, and a most
Thank you.
pleasant day to you too, November.
Black cat leapt to the rail and brandished her.
I
hope handing that Reed boy over to the marshals doesn't make trouble for it. Now. Well, anytime, Ranger. Give me a while and I'll see if I can... I'll be here.
Now, what can I do for you?
갔다 왔어요.
That's what I'm here for. How can I help? Sadly, I don't think a
에이,
transit now.
왜 안 떠?
What can I do for you? Who are you interested in? Safe travel.
아 모르겠어. 대화 끝났어. 아이씨. 이쪽. 부탁 나갈래.
You ever miss driving fastback? Not much. It was fun when I was young. Getting to see the country, getting straight.
와.
Hills.
Time to
나갈래.
take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be...
Heed the words of the prophet, brothers and sisters.
열라 빨로.
Make your kites strong, so the offerings they bear will reach the heavens above. Take you the supple skin of the sacrifice, carve it in a single piece from belly and back, and stretch it upon a rack of metal or wood. Scrape the skin clean and anoint it with...
할 수 있겠지. 왜 안 돼? 아이씨. 이쪽으로 빨리 와라. 뭐가 있지?
Colonel Death will be along just as soon as I make sure you're all here. And you haven't brought along any unexpected guests. Can't be too careful. Glad we have an understanding. Well, looks like everyone's here who's supposed to be here, so I'll give her a ring. 1 sec. All clear. Come ahead.
Hey now, cowboys. Face to face at last. And just as handsome as I thought you'd be. Remember when you chose to follow the Patriarch's orders instead of saving those folks Erastus threatened to slaughter? I figured we'd meet here so you could see what was left of him. I know Woodson told you to do Buchanan's bidding, but to my mind, it ain't the Ranger way to help the powerful ahead of the helpless. 'Cause things like this happen.
Just something to keep in mind as you hear me out. Good eye, Doc. It's definitely put a hitch in my talk box. But no thank you. I got it under control. This and my fake leg are souvenirs from when my chopper got shot out of the sky over Long Beach, California. Good times. But since you've obviously got the skills to use them, here, I got a few extra med kits on me. Try not to use them all at once. Well, ain't you polite? Hope that bodes well. Now, what with you not taking Saul's sons out like I asked, I'm guessing we've got different ideas about how things in Colorado should play out. But I'm still hoping you'll come around, November. So here's the deal. As my friends and I see it, 2 things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. And second, Scar collectors. Well, well, speak of the devil and her minions shall appear. Looks like Liberty overheard our rendezvous call. Guess we'll have to deal with this before we continue.
우리 총이 별론데. 얼라리요. 얘 왜 그래? 총을 바꾸고 싶어. 그 총이 너무 약해. 입맛 빼고 다 약해. 이거를 올라갈 수 있어? 고! 갈아버려! 야, 이 총이 최고란 말이야. 총을 바꾸고 싶어. 너무 약골이야. 힘들어. 한 발! 이걸로 확 쏴버려. 고! 잘 가라! 왜 안 가, 이씨! 한 마리씩 빨랑빨랑. (79) 약점은 대가리샷. 야, 졸라 세다. 야, 갈아버려. 한 발 더. 한 발 더. 인마들 졸라 쎄. 체력이 1000, 2000. 와, 미쳤어. 오. 3200. 우와. 끝. 빨랑빨랑. 내 차례야, 내 차례. 와, 세다. 총 바꾸고 싶다. 우리도 총 바꾸고 싶다. 넌 죽어. 아, 왜 안 돼? 아. 넌 끝. 타랍쇼. 고. 한 마리 끝. 끝내. 끝내. 이 등신아, 끝내라고. 안 되겠어. 주먹으로 후딱 끝낼래. 한 마리 끝. 죽어. 두 마리째, 두 마리째. 아가리야. 왔어. 터져버려. 고. 넌 끝. 총이 너무 약해. 바꾸고 싶어. 어이씨. 달려가라. 발사. 와. 없애버려. 빨랑빨랑.
Fuck your authority.
약해.
You deserve this.
제발 좀 빨리 끝내주시지. 이 주먹으로 말이야. 넌 끝났어. 죽어. 야, 세다.
As my friends and I see it, two things gotta happen to save the people of... Second, and you're gonna love this, the patriarch's gotta go too. I love the people of Arizona. Arizona is my home. But are you willing to save lives there at the expense of lives here? Are you...
They're not just people to me, Colonel. You're talking about letting my family die. My mom and my dad.
You think I don't have family back home? You think it's not gonna kill me if they die? But this is about everybody's family. The greater good. Listen, the Rangers have fought tyranny since the beginning. Without compromise. How can we continue to do that if we take handouts from a tyrant? How can we pretend we're heroes if we do his dirty work to get it? Sorry, I had this argument with General Woodson 100 times. A sure deal was more important to him than a moral. Of course, it turned out we couldn't do it on our own, which is why we were so happy when you showed up. And why we're here now. Thanks for hearing me out. Let's talk about Liberty first. I've got to hand it to her. Daddy's little girl has done the impossible. She's united the boldest and baddest warlords of the Eastern Plains, and she's getting ready to lead them into Colorado. Well, that'll be the end of this place. Every man, woman, and child from here to the Rockies will be killed, enslaved, or taken as a sacrifice. and their houses and towns burned to the ground. None of us want that, right? Oh, I don't mind about that, so long as you change your mind about him after. So, glad to hear it. So here's the plan. Originally, we hoped you'd help Cordite take control of the gangs again, so he could lead them all off to Kansas and his blood-soaked destiny. But since you dumb sons of bitches couldn't keep the man alive, that's not on the table. I'm guessing our plan B is a lot like the Patriarch's plan A, with one minor difference. Daddy'll want you to go to Liberty's camp, get her warlords to kill each other, then bring her home for a stern... We want all that too. Except the part about bringing Liberty home. As far as we're concerned, you can put a little dirt over her. Now, I'm guessing y'all have some questions. Pete and Brother Thomas came back with me from LA, and Tax from Arizona. These others are locals who have various gripes against the Patriarch. We trained them up as best we could. Nicer bunch of folks you'll never... Pretty simple, really. The Patriarch has spies watching Liberty's compound. If you show up, those spies will... If we show up, our plan is revealed, yeah? And that would give the Marshals a chance to button up Colorado Springs before we make a... Now that's gonna be a fight. Basically, while you're taking care of Liberty, my team will be in Colorado Springs, softening the ground. Once you finish up out there, our primary concern, other than ending the bloody reign of the Buchanans, is minimizing civilian casualties. We want to be the good guys here, so we've got to do this clean. Rape and pillage is a surefire way to turn people against their liberators. Keep the peace, keep things fair. I don't see the Rangers running things. I see our job as keeping the playing field even. There's always a lot of weasels that come out of the woodwork after a big man falls, trying to grab a piece of the pie. So we're just gonna hang around and, at the same time, whenever somebody comes along who tries to take care of the people, all the people, we'll help them out. But we ain't gonna be anybody's muscle. We'll answer to the people, nobody else. I admit that'll be a temptation, but we're gonna try to fight against it. I don't know what a good leader is gonna look like, but I sure as hell know what a bad one looks like. Weeding the garden, that's what we'll be doing. Just weeding the garden. All right then, what's it gonna be?
What?
Oof, there's a load off my mind. Thank you. You're gonna make all the difference. Now here's the location of Liberty's camp. Be careful when you get close. The gangs don't care much for strangers, and even less for Rangers.
Rangers, please don't turn your backs on Arizona! If you don't change your minds about this soon, we're gonna have to part ways.
Good luck sorting it out, cowboys. We'll talk again when Liberty's taken care of.
바탕은 깔아놨지. 문제 없어. 딱 3. 밥 먹어. 맛있게 먹어. 나갈래.
Team November, this is Ranger HQ. The Brainiacs and R&D
Whoa.
just showed me some of the wild
그치?
stuff they're done working on. You should come take a look when you're free. Over and out.
돌아갈래?
Copy, November 1. Tow's on the way.
업글 시킬래? 왔다 왔어. 있어?
Electricity helps when you're working with machinery. Thanks. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
에? 절단기. 에, 학살. 와, 좋은데? 학살은 좋지. 이건 됐고, 총 바꿀래. 총이 약골이야. 못 쓰겠어.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.